Charlani here, and thank you so much for tuning in to Charlani TV. In this video, I am going to walk you through and just share with you my tips in how I prep up and wash all of our veggies and fruits for the week. So if you are interested and want to join me, I am so here for it. So let's get into all the things. So we've been ordering our groceries online, or the majority of our groceries online, and I have been using Shipt and getting our groceries from Target, but last night before I went to bed, I thought I would try Amazon Fresh, and I figured that they would get great meats and great veggies and fresh veggies, so that is what we did, and it was right on our doorstep first thing in the morning, and that was absolutely amazing to me. A lot of these other veggies I got from Shipt at Target, and this was another delivery. It's so convenient for me to just place an order and have people deliver it. I feel like it just lessens our exposure, right? And having someone else do this for us, I think, is just super, super convenient. And I don't plan out our meals until I see what my options are, because obviously some things are fresher than others, and some of the things are like you got to use them like right away. Some of the veggies that I got from Target didn't feel as fresh to me, as at least it wasn't what I would have chosen. So that's why I decided to give Amazon Fresh, because I know it's coming from Whole Foods, and I know that Whole Foods has awesome produce. We also needed meats for the next couple of days, and I need to go to Costco soon, and I need to get a really big shopping haul there done, but it's been a while since I've been to Costco, but that trip is planned in the very, very near future. So what I'm doing here is I have grabbed all of my big bins, and this is how I kind of rinse all of our fruits and vegetables. So a lot of the bins that I use are I believe these are 16 quart bins from Target. They're the Sterilite brand, and all of the longer things or like items I put into one area so that I can rinse it much easier. And then I also have bins like those bins that you see the Brussels sprouts in. Those are from the dollar store. I use some of my meal prep containers. It just depends on, you just use whatever it is that you have. As long as whatever you're using allows space for everything to kind of float and get the water in between, you'll be good to go. So you can see that I have all of the longer vegetables in this one bin. It doesn't matter if it's fruits and vegetables together in one. That doesn't really matter to me. I will stick them in the same bin if the sizing is similar. I know that there are lots of different ways to wash and rinse your fruits and veggies. If you have suggestions, I would love to hear them down below, but this is what I use. I believe I got this at Sprouts. I have a few bottles that I've used for months, so I don't actually remember exactly where I got it, but Fit Organic is this brand that I use, and we absolutely love it. I am giving everything a really good spray, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to fill all of my containers up with water, just high enough to cover all of the fruits and vegetables. So another reason why it's a good idea to have similar size items in one bin is you'll use less water that way. I like to go in and kind of zhuzh everything up and make sure that I get enough of the spray and the water in between each of the pieces of fruit. And you'll see here that some of these, there were too many strawberries in that one container. So I went ahead and I moved some of the strawberries from that container in with the blackberries, and I added some in with the blueberries. That way I could use less water and make sure that everything is coated well. I usually let everything soak for about 5 minutes, and in the meantime, I am laying out all of my paper towels. If you don't want to use paper towels or you don't have enough paper towels, then you can definitely use a big towel or microfiber cloths, whatever will soak up all of that water. And I'll show you here in a second, but oh my gosh, this water is so dirty after it all soaks in there. And some of what I buy is organic, some is not. I kind of follow the Dirty Dozen rule, the 12 foods that you should buy organically. You can look that up, you can Google that yourself, and you can decide what's right for you and your family. But even if it is organic, I still wash and prep everything, so I know it's ready to go. So all of this icky water makes me feel so good when I see this, and I'm so happy that it's not on the fruits and veggies we're about to eat. But now I throw all of that water out into the garden, and then I prep all of my containers. I just get everything washed because some of these containers I use as storage in our fridge for the fruits and vegetables. Now, I always let the vegetables and fruits dry because if you have less moisture within whatever you're storing it in, I feel that it lasts a little bit longer. So this bin is holding everything we juice with. So the carrots, the celery, the beets, apples, oranges, all of this is in one bin. So when it's time for me to juice, I just pull the bin out, bring it onto the counter, and pull from it. I also put about a ½ inch of water in whatever I am storing my asparagus in because it keeps it fresh for such a long time. So I cut off about ½ an inch of the very bottom, and then when I store them upright in a container and add that water to the bottom, and they're gonna last a whole lot longer. One of my weekly staple preps is to cut my strawberries in quarters or halves if they're small, but basically they need to be bite size. And then my favorite sweet tooth snack is eating it with Cocoa Whip. I believe the brand is so delicious. We get it at Sprouts, but oh my goodness, it is so good. So a little bit of strawberry, dip it into that Cocoa Whip, and holy geez. And then if you have strawberries that just aren't sweet enough, just a little teeny tiny bit of stevia in the raw gets them nice and sweet for you. And another one of my weekly staples are Brussels sprouts. So I am actually cutting the stems off, well, most of the stems off, and then cutting them in half. I will add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, some garlic sea salt, throw it in the air fryer. They are my favorite veggie ever. And if you have a favorite way or recipe to make your veggies, please comment below. I would love to see how you do it and how you get all your veggies in every single day. And these are my Brilliance containers. Love them for meal prep. Super easy to use. They're pretty. I feel like when my food is visible, when I can see it, when it's washed and ready to go, this is what I am going to grab for rather than something processed or something not as healthy. It is absolutely worth taking the time to do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this gives you some inspiration and motivation to eat your fruits and veggies every single day. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to Charlani TV, I would love it if you did. Again, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.